in the last class we were discussing about the lesson Memoirs of Marco Polo, right? So in this class we shall start our next poem, that is I Am a Ghost Who Has Lost His Boo, which is written by Jack Prelutsky. Okay? Now students, tell me, have you heard about ghost stories? Yes, you might have heard the ghost stories or you might see in the ghost movies. Okay, horror movies. So now tell me, why you are afraid of ghost? So because of its look, or it might be because of its sound, right? So here there is a ghost. Okay, so in this poem there is a ghost who has lost his boo. Boo is nothing but it is one kind of sound, okay, that ghost make. So now I am going to show you. Whoo! So this sound you might be heard, right? So today we shall learn a poem in which the ghost cannot scare the people because it lost its boo. Okay, boo is nothing but one kind of sound that ghost make. Okay, so before going to the poem, now let us see some brief introduction about the poet, that is Jack Prelutsky. Okay, so here Jack Prelutsky was born on 8 September 1940 and he is an American writer. Okay, American writer of children's poetry. He writes children's poetry. Okay, and his poems are extremely imaginative and they are very entertaining and they are delightfully funny. Okay, so they are very imaginative, they are very entertaining, okay, and they are very delightful, funny, means they will be very funny. So one of this such poem is I Am a Ghost Who Has Lost His Boo. Okay students, now let us go to the poem and see why the ghost cannot scare the people, okay, and how it has lost his boo. Okay students, open your textbook, open page number 24. So before going to the poem, first I will sing the poem once. Listen to me carefully.
I am a ghost who has lost his boo. Jack Prelutsky. I am a ghost who has lost his boo. My boo is gone from me, and I am without a single clue to where my boo might be. It makes me mope, it makes me pout, it almost makes me moan. A ghost is not a ghost without a boo to call his own. My boo was piercing, fierce, and loud. I used to strut and boast, for I was positively proud to be a gruesome ghost. But now that I am without a boo, I find it rather weird. There is little for a ghost to do whose boo has disappeared. Although I hover here and there and haunt 100 rooms, it seems there is no one I can scare unless my boo resumes. I am a ghost who has lost his boo. Alas, a boo I lack. If you should find my boo, then you better give it back.
So this is how to sing the poem. Practice in your home. Now let us go to the poem. I am a ghost who has lost his boo. My boo is gone from me. So here the ghost is telling that I am a ghost. I am one of the ghosts who has. See here, look at the word who has. So it consists of two words. That is, one is who and one more is has. Okay. So here the ghost is telling that I am the ghost. I lost my boo. My boo is gone from me. And I am without a single clue to where my boo might be. So here the ghost is not having any without a single clue. Without a single clue means have no knowledge about. So he don't know where his boo went. Okay, so he lost his boo and he don't know where his boo went. It makes me mope, it makes me pout, it almost makes me moan. So here the ghost lost his boo, right? It makes him mope. Mope is nothing but sadness or being gloomily. Okay, so it makes him sad and it makes me pout. Pout is nothing but push lip outwards to show disappointment. So here like this. Okay, so here it makes him pout. So and it makes him moan. Moan is nothing but long low sound showing suffering. Okay, here the ghost lost his boo, right? That makes him mope. Mope means sadness and that makes him Pout. Pout is nothing but push lip outwards. Okay, like this. And it makes him moan. Moan is nothing but it is one kind of low sound showing suffering. Okay, if you didn't get anything, you will making some crying sounds, right? So that is only moan. A ghost is not a ghost without a boo to call his own. So here the ghost is telling that a ghost is not a ghost. Okay, if it is not having boo of his own. So if the ghost is not having boo, so then he is not a ghost. My boo was piercing and fierce and loud. I used to strut and boost. So here his boo. So before he lost his boo, how his boo was? It was piercing. Piercing is nothing but very loud and shrill. So his boo was very loud. Okay, and it was very shrill and pierce. Okay, and loud. His boo was very loud and it was very shrill. So I used to strut and boo. Strut means so walk with pride and show off. So when he is having a very loud and shrill boo, what he was doing? He was walking with pride and he was just showing off. Means he was just affrighting the people with his boo. For I was positively proud to be a gruesome ghost. So here when he was having boo, right? So he was very positively proud. So he was feeling very proud to be a gruesome ghost. So gruesome is nothing but horror. Okay, so horror ghost. But now that I am without a boo, I find it rather weird. So here before he was losing his boo, so what happened? He was walking with pride. Okay, his boo was very loud and shrill, and he was very proud to be a gruesome ghost. Right? So but here what happened? He lost his boo. Okay, and now what happened? Without boo, he feel rather weird. Okay, he don't know what to do. There is little for a ghost to do whose boo has disappeared. So here when the ghost is not having a boo, so he is not having anything to do. He is having very little thing to do. Although I hover here and there and haunt 100 rooms, it seems there is no one I can scare unless my boo resumes. Here the ghost, okay, it hover. Hover is nothing but float in mid-air. So if you see the ghost, it will be floating in the middle air, right? So here the ghost is hover here and there. It is floating in the middle air, in the here and there, and haunt 100 places, 100 rooms. So haunt is nothing but visit frequently and spend a long time. So if it is visit 100 rooms for frequently and spend a long time, but he cannot scare the people unless the boo resumes. Resumes is nothing but start again. Okay, so if his boo start again, so then only he can scare the people. So then why do you think the ghost lost his boo? So here he is not having any idea. Okay, he is not having any idea how his boo went, and he lost his confidence. Okay, and he lost his confidence. So he lost his boo. I am a ghost who has lost his boo. Alas, a boo I lack. If you should find my boo, then you better give it back. And he is telling to the people. Okay, he is telling to the children or people who is reading this poem. And what he is telling that? So he lost his boo. A boo I lack. So lack is nothing but do not have. So a boo he don't have. So if you find his boo, then better give it back. So if you find my boo, just give back to me. Okay, here the ghost is telling to the people, means reader. Okay, so it is one of the poem that is a ghost. Okay, one of the ghost lost his boo and he is not having any idea, without a single clue. Okay, it makes him mope and pout and moan. Okay, that he lost his boo, that makes him mope, pout and moan. So and he is telling that a call his own if he is not having a boo. Okay, so then he is not a ghost. So his boo was very piercing, okay, and fierce and loud. It was very loud and shrill, okay, and he was walking with pride, and he was positively proud to be a gruesome ghost. Okay, but now he lost his boo, and here there is little to do without a boo. And if we hover here and there and haunt 100 rooms, okay, but he cannot scare the people without a boo, and he is telling to the people that, so if you find my boo, just give back to me. Okay, so this is all about the poem, that is, I am a ghost who has lost his boo. Okay, so then what is the moral of this poem? So the moral of this poem is, so we should be aware of our strength and our weakness. So we should not to lose our confidence at any situation. So here the ghost can scare the people in many ways. So just it lost his boo, so now he cannot scare the people. Okay, and he is very sad, right? So if we lose one thing, so we should not to think of it. So there will be another solutions for our problems. Okay, so this is the moral of the poem. So this is all about the poem, I am a ghost who has lost his boo. Okay students, in the next part, we shall discuss the textbook activities and what is the grammar behind this poem. Okay students, thank you.